Okay, okay. So, Gabriela worked for a multinational company as a successful project manager in Brazil and was transferred to manage a team in Sweden. She was excited about her new role, but soon realized that managing her new team would be a challenge.
Yeah, right. So is everything clear here, or do we need to translate?
Everything clear.
Okay, that's very nice to hear it. So let's continue.
Despite their friendliness, Gabrielle didn't feel respected as a leader. Her new staff would question her proposals openly in
Proposal.
meetings. Proposals openly in meetings, and when she gave them instructions on how to carry out a task, they would often go about it in their own way without checking with her. When she announced her decisions on the project, they would continue giving their opinions as if it was still up for discussion.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess here is also everything's clear. No?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, fine.
It, After weeks of frustration, Gabriella emailed her Swedish manager about the issues she was facing with her new team. Her manager simply asked her if she felt her team was still performing and what she thought would help her better collaborate with her team members. Gabriella found her manager vague and didn't feel as if he was managing the situation satisfactorily.
Yeah, right. Okay, okay. Yeah, here are some interesting words which can be a little bit confusing for you.
True.
Yeah. So so I guess here are some new words for you.
Yeah, frustration. What is that?
Yeah, frustration, это фрустрация. Это такая вот тема, то есть психологии. Знаешь, это вот когда ты в таком положении находишься, когда ты не знаешь, что делать, но тебе, то есть когда ты не знаешь, что тебе делать дальше, то есть когда вот ты в какой-то неприятной ситуации, на которую ты никак не можешь повлиять, и ты просто не знаешь, как тебе быть. Да, вот это называется фрустрация. Yeah. Okay. What else?
What else? And it's all.
Okay, even Wagyu is clear for you, yeah?
Yeah, vague. What is that?
Yeah, Wagyu, то есть это как смутный или как неопределенный. Ну, мгм.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
what Gabriella was experiencing was a cultural clash in expectations.
Mhm.
She was used to a more hierarchical framework, where the team leader and manager took control and gave specific instructions on how things were to be done. This more directive management style worked well for her and her team in Brazil, but did not transfer well to her new team in Sweden. You're more used to a flatter hierarchy, where decision making was more democratic. When Gabriella took the issue to her Swedish manager, rather than stepping in these directions about what to do, her manager took on the role of coach and focused on getting her to come up with her own solution
Instead.
instead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what about this paragraph? Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, what?
все зрозуміло.
Okay, so everything is clear. Okay, even such words as cultural clash and what else? Flatter, even such words.
Cultural clash. Щось знакоме.
Yeah, то есть как культурное столкновение культур. Ну, вообще, Clash, да, вот ты играл в Clash of Clans, то есть как столкновение кланов. Да. Ну, ага, да. Дальше. Что касается flatter. Flatter, то есть как льстить. Да. То есть, как, грубо говоря, как или, может быть, еще в данном случае как более плоский. Слово flat. Flat плоский, то есть flatter, то есть как более плоский, да. То есть как более плоская иерархия. Да. Да. Okay. And stepping in. Хотя да, stepping in тоже такой фразовый глагол. Да. Step in это, если что, то есть как вмешиваться. Да.
Stepping in.
Да, то есть как, да, вместо того, чтобы вмешиваться, да, с решениями того, то есть что делать. Да. Как-то так, yeah. Okay, good. Good. So, let's continue here.
Dutch social psychologist Geert Hofstede used the concept of power distance to describe how power is distributed and how hierarchy is perceived in different cultures. In her previous work environment, Gabriella was used to a high power distance culture where power and authority are respected and everyone has their rightful place. In such a culture, leaders make the big decisions and are not often challenged. Her Swedish team, however, were used to work in a low power distance culture where subordinates often work together with their bosses to find solutions and make decisions. Here, leaders act as coaches or mentors who encourage independence and courage. independence through thought and expect to be challenged. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so here you don't have any questions. Any new words or words that you don't understand?
What's a national of Dutch? Dutch. What's
Dutch.
nation?
Dutch, то есть как нидерландский или голландский.
Uh-huh.
Да.
Okay.
Мгм.
Okay. Well, when Gabrielle became aware of the cultural differences between her and her team, she took the initiative
Initiative,
initiative to have an open
conversation.
conversation with them about their feelings, about her leadership, pleased to be asked for their thoughts. Gabriella seemed openly expressed that they were not used to being told what to do. They enjoyed having more room for initiative and creative freedom. When she told her team exactly what she needed them to do, they felt that she didn't trust them to do their job well. They realized that Gabriela was taking it personally when they tried to challenge or make changes to her decisions, and were able to explain that it was how they always worked.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So here you also don't have any problems with understanding it. Yeah.
True.
Okay, and the last one.
With a better understanding of the underlying reasons behind each other's behavior,
Mhm.
Gabriella and her team were able to adapt their way of working. Gabriella was then able to make adjustments to her management style so as to better fit the expectations of her team and more effectively motivate our team to achieve their goals.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good, good. So, okay, yeah. So now, let's do these two tasks and then let's discuss this article after these two tasks. So, according to the text, let's say which of these statements are true and which are false.
Okay. Хорошо. Так. Gabriella's management style worked well with her team in Brazil, but not with her team in Sweden. True.
Yeah.
Gabriella's team questioned her proposals,
Question.
questioned her
Yeah, her
proposals and
proposal.
her decisions because they didn't trust or respect her. Uh, no.
Yeah, that's false. Yeah, только не proposals, а proposals.
Proposals.
Yeah.
Gabriella was satisfied with her Swedish manager's way of dealing with her problem. Not sure. False.
Yeah, okay, let it be false.
Gabriella found it helpful to talk openly with her team about the differences in their expectations.
Uh-huh.
be true.
Да.
Gabriela faced a problem with her Swedish team because her management style was old-fashioned and wrong for the modern world. Yeah. False.
Okay, and the last one.
The author believes that people from high-power distance cultures and low-power distance cultures should never work together. False.
Yeah, definitely false. Yeah. Okay, только не author, а author.
Alter.
Okay, so everything is correct. Yeah.
Ура.
Okay, and task 2. So, what can we put here to the column with expectations in a high-power distance culture and to the column of expectations in a low-power distance culture?
Окей, да. Хорошо. The manager acts as a
Guide.
guide, but encourages input from the team. Expectations in a low power distance. Team members can take the initiative to do things their way. So yeah, expectation in a low power. Team members can often challenge the manager. A low power. The manager gives specific advice to help solve problems. So high power. So the manager has a lot of control over what happens. High power.
Yeah.
So the manager makes the big decisions. High power.
Yeah.
The manager involves the team in making decisions together. Low power.
Yeah.
Team members don't usually challenge the manager. Don't usually. High power.
Yeah.
The manager encourages
Encourages.
the team to find their own solutions. Low power.
Yeah.
The manager gives the team detailed instruction on what to do. High power.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I want to ask you some questions about this. So, what can we say about distance culture in Ukraine? Is it high power or a low power? How do you think?
I think I don't know because I've never worked.
Yeah, you have never walked, but maybe you know something. Maybe you, maybe some of your parents or somebody else has told you something about it.
No, no one.
Okay, so you don't have any ideas of what uh, or of how it works in Ukraine, yeah?
True.
Okay. Okay, but I can actually say that in our country there is a high power distance culture, and I can even say that very high power distance culture. Yeah, yeah, and the manager is often like the god, and if he or she doesn't like something, so you are like just a trash which has to be which
Destroyed.
has destroyed, thrown away, or something else like this. Yeah, yeah, it's how it actually works in Ukraine. Yeah, and team members almost never challenge the manager. Yeah. Okay. And what about you? If you were a manager if you were a team manager, um, would your power be high or low?
Hmm. I don't know. That's hard decision, but
Yeah. So, do you want to control everything,
no,
or
I don't want to do.
okay? So that means that you would give freedom to your team, mostly, yeah. So you would allow your team to make their own decisions, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good, yeah. Okay, and uh, you wouldn't mind your team members challenging you.
Wouldn't mind my team
Okay.
challenging me.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. And we actually answered this question. We have just answered this question. So you would be yeah. Your power would be low. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. I guess you will be a good manager, and it will be a very good experience for people uh, to work with you. Yeah, I believe. And so, okay. And what else I wanted to ask? Just forgotten. Yeah, I wanted to ask something else about it. Oh yeah. Okay. Um, would you like to work for foreign companies in the future, or no?
Hard question.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know.
Okay.
Jak karta leży.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so you can say like it doesn't depend on me.
Something like that.
Okay, I understand. Okay, and now uh, let's uh, uh, let's try to answer another question about leadership. So, uh, if you could be uh, a president of any country of the world, it's not necessary to be great.
Okay.
So, or you can even or you could even become a president of a new country, a country that doesn't exist now, but it will exist in future. So, um, uh, would you be would you be a dictator, or would you create a democratic country?
The hard questions.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah. Questions that make you think a lot. Yeah, thinking is very good for our mind. The more we
I,
think, the
I,
clearer.
I don't want to think in such direction.
Okay,
Eh,
so it will. So you want to say that it would definitely be a democratic country, yeah?
yeah.
Okay, okay. And if you could become a president of any existing country in our world, what country would it be?
Mm, I don't know. No,
No.
no one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Understand. Understand.
Whichever president.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Another question about leadership, but it's more real. Um. Okay. Have you ever wanted uh, to own to own a business or uh, or a company?
I have.
Uh-huh. Okay. And if it's not a secret, what company or business would have you wanted to own?
Uh, um, no, I forgot.
Okay, maybe it's an IT company or a company which produces toys or maybe something else, or maybe a cafe. No,
Uh,
or probably it's a, or probably it's a company. Maybe it's a car company, company which produces cars.
Company which produces them. Блин, я даже не знаю, як це буде англійською.
Что именно?
Стиральний порошок.
Washing powder.
The company which produces washing powder.
Okay. That's actually not a bad decision because there are very many washing powders. Yeah, like Ariel or Tide or something else like this. Yeah, and actually they are not not very much companies which produces it, so it's not very hard to produce it and to become or to become one of challengers in the trading arena, and in the arena of trading washing powder. Yeah, it's I believe it's not as hard as to be like a challenging company producing maybe cars or clothes or something else like that. Yeah, it's actually easier, I guess. Okay, understand. Okay, and what else I wanted to ask as okay, I unfortunately forgot another question that I wanted to ask about leadership. Oh, okay. Yeah. Imagine such situation. There is future, like the year 2500, and yeah, and you can own a big colony on another planet. So yeah, so you're like a manager of a big company, something like not like a president, but yeah, but a person which is very close to a president in his in things he does. Yeah, so yeah. Returning to that question, so will your colony be a democratic or no? Yeah. Yeah. I will. I won't stop getting you bored with such questions.
Very annoying questions.
Yeah. Okay. So it will be. Absolutely.
It will be
Okay.
totalitarian.
Totalitarian. Okay. Okay. Why no? Yeah. Yeah, it may be like this. Yeah. Yeah, and no. Yeah. Let it be like this. Why not? Okay. 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 So as for leadership, I guess that's enough for today for this
Right.
topic. Yeah. 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 Okay. So now we can.
So, so, mhm. In 210,
2010 or
2010, the
yeah.
planetary defense team at NASA ident- identified and
Had,
logged
had identified. Yeah.
had identified and logged 90% of the asteroids near Earth, measuring 1 kilometer wide. Mhm.
Mhm.
These near Earth objects, or NEOs, are the size of mountains and include anything within 50 million kilometers of Earth's orbit. With an estimated 50 left non log. NASA
Too low.
says to log. Mhm. NASA says none of the 887 it knows about are a significant danger to the planet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So is everything here clear or
Everything clear.
okay, everything is clear, very fine. Okay, so let's continue.
Okay. Now NASA is working towards logging some of the smaller asteroids, thus measuring 140 meters wide or more. Of the 25,000 estimated asteroids of this site, so far about 8,000 have been logged, leaving 17,000 unaccounted for, considering that a 19-meter asteroid that exploded above the city of Chelyabinsk in Russia in 2013 injured 1,200 people. This middle-sized asteroid would be a serious danger if they enter Earth's orbit. Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so everything here is also
Clear.
understandable for you. Fine, very fine. So let's continue.
Whether NASA can find their remaining middle-sized NEOs depends on getting the money to build NEOCOM, a 0.5-meter space telescope which would use infrared light to locate asteroids. If it did get the money, it could probably achieve its goal in 10 years. Once locked, the planetary defense team would still need
Uh,
to work out how to
defense.
defense. They would still need to work out how to defend the planet against being hit by the truly warring asteroids, the Pass.
No,
Pha.
PHA.
Pass.
Yeah. But actually it's like PHAs.
PHAs.
Yeah.
Ага. Странно звучит.
Yeah. Давай узнаем, что это за PHAs.
A potentially hazardous asteroid. Я так и думал. Майже.
Yeah.
Are rocks close enough to pass within 7.5 million kilometers of Earth's orbit? NASA has created a map of 1,400 PHAs, none of which are expected to be street in the next 100 years. With technology already available, NASA can track these objects and make predictions about possible impact, at which point two defense solution could be launched.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, не technology, а technology.
Technology.
Yeah, но это получается как available. Available.
Okay.
Okay, so let's...
Ладно, ще питання, як вони збираються астероїди ламати? Чи
Я-
планеті?
Ага, вот, собственно. Тут рассказывают дальше.
The first is DART, the Double Asteroid Redirection Test.
Yep.
Test.
Yep.
Technology. Хорошо. Plans are scheduled to test DART on the moon of an asteroid called Didymos. Didymoon is 150 meters wide, orbiting its 800-meter mother, and hopefully the impact of DART will knock it out of its orbit enough for Earth-based telescope to pick up.
Yeah. Like the Earth. Yeah. And the last one.
And the last one, another suggested defense against a PHA on course to hit Earth is to blow it up using a nuclear weapon. It may sound like a plot from a film, and it was the subject of the 1998 film. 98, yeah, film Armageddon. But the hypervelocity asteroid mitigation mission for emergency response, HAMMER, is a genuine NASA proposal. Yeah. The 8-ton rockets would be fired at an approaching asteroid with the hope of bumping it off course. Hoping. If the asteroid was too close to Earth for this plan to work, the rockets would carry nuclear bombs to blow it up instead.
Yeah.
Якщо таке случиться, остається тільки ждать і молитися.
Да. Ага. Okay. So let's do now. Okay. Ага. Ну, тут такое, то есть просто сказать по абзацам, что было. Но думаю, это не особо интересно. Давай, ну, что вот это сделаем? Что у нас здесь true, что false, а что вообще not given?
True, false, not given. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Earth does not appear to be in any danger from any asteroids that measure 1 kilometer wide.
Mhm.
Doesn't appear to be. True.
So it's true. Okay, next.
We don't need to worry about small asteroids under 20 meters wide. False.
Uh-huh.
A special telescope will provide a complete defense against asteroids hitting Earth.
Defense and defense. Mhm.
False.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's false for sure. Okay.
PHAs are the biggest concern, but they are still not an immediate threat. True.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didym's orbit is not stable. Ні слова там не було. Not given.
Ага.
Там
Yeah.
орбіту не казали.
Yeah.
Hammer may or may not need nuclear weapons to save Earth from an asteroid. Hammer — это такі машини.
Mhm.
May or mayn't. Oh, true.
Yeah. Okay. In new weapons are weapons.
Weapons.
So yeah, everything is correct. Okay. Okay, and the last question for today, it's question for you. So, which solutions could you provide um, uh, to defend Earth from potentially hazardous asteroids?
Uh,
Yeah.
Всякие заставляет задуматься.
Yeah.
Ну, I don't know. No ideas.
Okay. Okay. But actually, we could, we need to.
We could get this question to NASA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A
That's
really
right.
great decision.
Yeah, yeah. They would. Yeah, they can. They can make a really great decision. Yeah, and we hope so. Okay, okay. Today, actually, as for homework, yeah. Um, I will not give you any homework now, but look, I have an idea of what we can do on our next lesson. I have one book. Yeah, it's called Upstream Intermediate B2.
Upstream Intermediate B2.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it will be very useful for us.
Okay.
So Yeah, so I propose you uh, to start learning in these to learning using this book. I will send it in your email if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't mind. That's good. Yeah, and please start to speak with native speakers on the internet. Please,
Okay. I'll try it.
yeah, try. Please try. Even if you even if you don't succeed, it's not a problem. You always can try again, and your next attempt will be much better. Just remember it. Just keep in mind. Never be afraid of starting.
Okay.
So, have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks, and see you next Sunday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.